President-elect, it's just a term that they use for the person like Donald Trump is right now. He has been elected president, but he has not been inaugurated. Inaugurated is the verb. Inauguration day is in February? January? February? I think it's February. First week of February, maybe? Inauguration day, you know? Even I remember when being in elementary school, inauguration day, they will stop class and you will watch the inauguration on TV. It's when they are, maybe you can say, sworn into office. Even, probably he will put his hand on a Bible, maybe, or U.S. Constitution or something. And be sworn into office. You know, do you swear to do this? Do you swear to uphold the laws? Blah, 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 blah. Just like they would do with a judge or a policeman or something like that. But you don't say inauguration for a policeman. Do you say inauguration for a judge? No, not really. Sworn into office, okay. Inauguration really is just for politicians. Actually, I've only ever heard it used with the president. You could maybe use it with a governor or a congressman, but I've never heard that. It's just a term that I've heard with the president. The inauguration day, inaugurated. After you're elected in November, you wait until February to be inaugurated. And actually, so between November and February, you can use this term, president-elect. After he is inaugurated, you would not call him president-elect anymore. You just call him president. And for Obama during this, so right now in this period that we are in, you can call Trump president-elect, and the president is still Obama. There's actually a term for that called lame duck president. Lame duck president. It means you are president, but no, you still have power, but you are almost finished. Almost finished. And actually, if you follow the news during this time, if there is any legislation or any laws that Obama really wanted to pass, he will maybe try really hard to do that. Or there's something called a pardon, especially the word pardon is used in many ways, but especially presidential pardon, always during this lame duck period, maybe even the last week or two, they will give some presidential pardon. People who are in jail, you can leave, like that. Sometimes it is for good things, I think Obama did it before, some problem. The American prison system is really bad, right? There are people who are just in jail for just maybe selling some marijuana or something, and they've been in jail for 10 years. I know Korean attitude towards drugs is a little bit more strict, but most Americans, even if you think drugs are a bad thing, you don't deserve to go to jail for 10 years just for doing some small drugs. So you can use some presidential pardon. I think Obama used some presidential pardon to let them go out of jail. Sometimes if you have some friend or political connection, it's almost like a literally get out of jail free card. That you can let some people go. You can do stuff like that during your lame duck period. Number 2, jeopardize. So to jeopardize means to risk something, to put something into danger where you might lose it, where it might fail. The noun form of jeopardize is jeopardy, right? So if you say it's in jeopardy, meaning it's unsure, it's in danger. To jeopardize something means to put it into that situation. You can say, I don't want to jeopardize our company's future. You don't want to make this really big decision, expanding overseas or something like that. I don't want to jeopardize our company's future. I'm going to pass on this opportunity and play it safe. Jeopardize.
Or relationship.
Yeah, you could say. For some reason, I keep wanting to put it in a negative form, right? I don't want to jeopardize our relationship. Let's make up. Let's put this behind us. Or this, it's not in the past, or negative, let's not, or this will jeopardize our relationship. This will jeopardize our company's future. This will jeopardize blah, blah, blah. To jeopardize, to put it into a situation where it could fail, where you could lose it, like that. Number 3, contentious. Contentious really, to me, I struggle to find much difference between contentious and controversial. If I had to say the difference, contentious is maybe even a little bit stronger in that it really sparks some fighting. Not physically fighting, maybe physically fighting, but fighting, arguing, fighting. Controversial, of course a controversial issue can spark arguing too. Very similar to the word controversial. I struggle to even find a difference. If I had to choose, contentious is even stronger feelings, even more likelihood of arguing. This example sentence says, politics and economics are 2 contentious topics we never open at the dinner table. Something like that. Number 4, staunch is an adjective. It means loyal and very committed. You will never desert someone or some issue. When I saw this word, the first thing I thought of was, what is it called? Paksamo are staunch supporters of the president.
So it's usually
They are her staunch, and maybe you could, it's used maybe with the word loyal, staunch and loyal supporters. They are her staunch supporters. That's the first thing that I thought of.
it's like negatively used.
No, not negative. No. This example sentence says they are staunch opponents of same-sex marriage, but you could switch the word opponent. They are staunch supporters of same-sex marriage. Staunch. You're very loyal and very committed, probably never going to change your mind, right? And number 5, reprieve just means a cancellation or postponement of a punishment, but not always a punishment. How do they use it in here? A reprieve of the policies of Obama, right? Just taking it away. In that instance, New Balance really didn't like Obama's policies. So it's something that is hurting you or something that is negative is getting taken away. It is a reprieve. When I hear the word, I think of like, right? Like, you can relax now, or it is that burden is taken away from you, or something like that. You could use it for similar to what I was talking about with pardon. If you have some legal punishment coming and there is a reprieve, they take it away, or it is suspended, or it is postponed. You could even think about someone is just complaining, your wife is complaining, and finally you go on vacation, and I'm struggling to think of the exact sentence, but if your vacation is a reprieve from that, it's not a perfect example.